What is going on, all my H-Town sports fans and all the sports fans around the way? It's your boy Corey Mixed It. I'm back on YouTube, man, with the Texans Mixed It podcast, part of the Mixed It Collective. If you know me from TikTok, some of you guys may know me from TikTok, where I do live recaps for the Houston Rockets, for the Houston Texans, of course, for my Houston Astros. And now I'm bringing the Mixed It Collective over here to YouTube, right? So if you are looking for me, you definitely can follow me at Corey Mixed It. My handle should be right below this video. My TikTok link is actually in the bio of this page, man. So come through. Let's talk H-Town sports all day, every day, man. I am stoked to be here, and I am super excited to get this collective launched on YouTube, okay? So without further ado, if you haven't known by now, or maybe yesterday you just was out of it, you were at home chilling, you didn't catch the news yet, Joe Mixon is out for the first 4 games of the 2025 regular season. Unfortunate a little bit. I was gearing up to see Mixon in that Chubb collective, so it looks like I'm going to have to wait a little bit. I got out there to a couple of practices to start this year off. The guys, they look good out there. They look like they were going to work, man. I love the energy at the practices. And with Joe Mixon being out, just to start the year, man, it's like, we already battling the injury bug. And if you follow the Astros, man, I'm a big fan of the Astros as well. We have been battling all year long with the IL woes, the pitching woes. Like, the injuries have been a mess on the Astros, and I've been gearing up for the Texans. I'm super excited for the Texans, and now just to start it right off the rip with the injury bug for Mixon, I feel like it's just a tad bit unfortunate. And let's just hope it's not as serious to where he's going to have to miss some extended time. Hopefully, he's already taken care of. He's just going to nurse it and come back stronger than ever and be ready to play football. Now, with Mixon being out, there's a talk for the RB depth. First person I'm going to go ahead and just slide this conversation to is going to be Dameon Pierce. Now, there was rumors at the very beginning of the season where a lot thought, man, Dameon Pierce, would the angle and the direction that the Texans are going, he may not even be a part of this situation. He may, otherwise get cut. Now, I've seen a couple of good things from Dameon Pierce, in the, regular season, seen some stuff from him in practice, but man, for whatever reason, he just cannot get on the field. I don't know what it is behind, the scenes that keeps him off the field. He was a special teams guy last year. He had a few bright spots, here and there, but Dameon Pierce, as you know, if you watch the Texans, a violent runner. He looks for contact. Maybe that's something they're not, trying to look for in the scheme, but he has been a part of the Houston Texans ever since that treacherous rebuild situation that we went through for at least about 2 or 3 years. He was the bright spot of the Houston Texans. So I would kind of like to see him, make the roster. Okay. Now, with that being said, I think we all can agree Nick Chubb, RB1. I think that's a no-brainer. He's the next best RB that you have, in line. And I would like to see him paired with Woody Marks. Woody Marks is definitely, I think, going to be a fan favorite in Houston at the RB position. The guy is a 1,000-yard rusher in college, USC. And I think he put a lot of great things on film, especially in the preseason. He had a lot of things on tape that I seen just watching some of the preseason games. I think Woody Marks is going to be a bright spot for the Houston Texans. Now, of course, I think Dare Ogunbowale, I think he makes the team hands down, obviously, just because he comes with a lot of things with special teams. He's one of those utility guys. Hey, I need an emergency running back. I can get Dare there. If I need somebody on special teams, guy kicking field goals, last year, I definitely think he's a shoe-in for, a piece of the depth that's going to be at the RB position. But Woody Marks and Nick Chubb, I definitely think they can hold down the fort until we figure out what's going to happen with Mixon, when we're going to get him back, and everything and such. I think they will be a good dynamic piece that I would like to see. I really don't want to see Nick Chubb, taking a bulk of the carries, like too much mass of the carries. As you guys can remember, last year, Mixon was the workhorse last year. And then after Mixon, it was kind of like a toss-up in the air, which that's why I was referring to Dameon Pierce earlier. We couldn't even get Dameon Pierce, some, carries just to kind of, spread out Mixon's workload. And that's why I was looking forward to this year with, the whole Mixon and Chubb dynamic. But going back to initially what I was saying, I really don't want to see Nick Chubb as the workhorse, like how we had in Mixon, the role that we had Mixon in last year. Chubb, over the years, has been kind of nicked up. He's had some injuries. I think we all, can agree to that. But I think this year he is coming in with a chip on his shoulder. He looked good in the preseason. Hell, he looked good in the practices that I went to. And I think he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to try to show everybody, hey, I'm still that guy. He's actually said as much in interviews, like, hey, man, he was, up there with the Derrick Henrys and everything, and rightfully so. The guy was on an absolute tear, a beast of a running back. I just don't want to, after everything he's going through with the surgeries, everything that has came up until now, just with the knick-knack injuries that may keep him out for some time, I just don't want him right off the rip getting everything, all the carries and everything for the Texans. So it should be an interesting dynamic. But Texans, if you hear me, if this video finds you somewhere, I think give the guy Woody Marks a shot, man. I think he will do wonders for the Texans roster. So, and now since we're on the roster, let's get on the 53-man roster. Now I think with the mixing dynamic, I think there are going to be some changes to that, to get the cuts down to the 53-man roster. I think Mixon being out for the extended time, I think now some guys that you may have thought about that you were going to put on the back burner may come up, in cuts. Maybe they just may make the practice squad or whatever the case may be. I think the final cut is actually today. Yeah, it's actually today. I'm in Houston, Texas, so I think it's going to be at 3 p.m. When the official 53-man roster is going to come out for the Houston Texans. So I can't wait to see it, because I just want to see, there's a couple other things I want to see too. And we'll get to it, man. We got a lot of time to get, to unpack this Texans dynamic, man. Like I said, I'm going to be here all season. I'm going to have some special guests that's going to come up on here all season, man. And if you follow me on TikTok, or if you need to, go over there. I got a lot of things brewing over there as well. But I can't wait to see the 53-man roster, to see what the RB room is now going to look like, now that we all know that Mixon is going to be out some extended time, man. But just looking ahead, I'm definitely excited about the Houston Texans season. I'm definitely excited about the start of the season. Football is here. If you need to get your fantasy in line, or make changes to your fantasy, or maybe you got your draft coming up. I got a draft that's coming up on Monday. I look forward to that, man. We got Thursday night football with the Cowboys and the Eagles kicking it off, man. It's going to be an exciting season, and I definitely look forward to being here with you guys through the process, man, for this 2025 season. But without further ado, I just wanted to come on here, man, just kick off my pilot show, man. I am Corey Mixed It. Like I said, you definitely guys need to subscribe to the channel, to the Texans Mixed It podcast. I also have the Mixed It Collective down below. Rockets Mixed It, Astros Mixed It. If that's your team, definitely go follow it, man. And I will be with you for the rest of this season, especially for when the Rockets kick off. You already know it's going down for the Houston Rockets, man. But until next video, man, I am Corey Mixed It. I definitely be getting with you guys, man. Signing out. Go Texans.